We have made it here to the main event, Roman versus Brock Lesnar for the unification match. And man, this package was great.
Yeah, they gave us the whole rundown. Paul aligning with Brock, the double cross, the MSG blood angle, Brock killing security geeks, the forklift, all of it. And it is time to unify some titles.
Yes, the tribal chief is out first, and this is Roman's sixth Mania main event. WrestleMania acknowledges their tribal chief, and now it's time for the beast to come down. And I loved, wow, Roman's in there putting the ones up. Everybody's in the ring. All seriousness, there's a giant Lois Rule sign. I died.
Yep. Tony had to love it too. That's great stuff.
Yes.
581 days. Cole says the four men who've held the title longer than Roman: Pedro Morales, Bob Backlund, Hulk Hogan, and Bruno Sammartino. Cole puts it over as the biggest match in WWE history. And here I am laughing out loud because there's 22 minutes of show left and Brock isn't even in the ring yet.
I saw that and I started laughing immediately. What could they possibly do in 18 minutes we haven't seen before?
Yep. Get ready for a car crash because it's coming. Brock is the 10-time champion. 7 times he's held the WWE title. And we are told for the first time in a long time that Roman hasn't been pinned or submitted since December 2019, over 2 years. Good on them for waiting for this match to say that out loud.
Yes, they have not said it. Like you said, they haven't said it in a long time. Great reminder before this enormous main event. Loved it. But Paul intros Roman, Brock intros himself, which was hilarious. And it is go time. The crowd is going wild as the bell rings.
Yeah, the crowd is super into chanting along with the Brock Lesnar here. So this really felt main event.
It did. Lesnar takes his gloves off, and then Roman's demeanor immediately changes because Lesnar means business here, which, I mean, he literally has the whole build to this moment, but I love that layer of like, I finally got you now, and I'm taking the gloves off for this one.
Yeah, and again, Roman has subtly sold, I'm scared of you. Yeah. And now here comes the big bad man saying you're going to get busted up, pal.
So the Beast charges off and takes control early with strikes. Roman fires back, but Lesnar powers Roman back into the turnbuckle. Lesnar drives his shoulder into Roman. He picks him up and takes him across the ring to the other side. Lesnar grabs Roman for a German, but Roman elbows him. Lesnar counters the elbow with a belly-to-belly, and Suplex City is officially here. After more belly-to-bellies, he clotheslines Roman over the top rope to the outside. Heyman is checking on Roman, but when Brock comes around, Heyman is cowering to Brock, and this was great. Paul is luring Brock over to the barricade. Roman comes out of nowhere to spear Brock through the barricade.
Paul, I love you. Please take me back. I loved it, man.
I love you. Please take me back. It was all Roman's.
So the ref is now counting out Brock. He gets back in at the count of 9. Roman lands a spear for a near fall, and now he's going for the Superman punch. He lands it, and the crowd is now booing as he goes for another. Lesnar gets back on his feet, and he is smiling, and Roman cannot believe it. Roman goes for another, but Lesnar catches him, and it's Suplex City time again.
Yeah, Brock gives him a German and another and another and another and another. I believe we're at 7 or 8 total suplexes in the match so far by the end of that sequence.
Yes, and Roman is able to land another Superman punch. Brock is able to get back up. Roman goes for the spear, but he runs right into an F5 for a huge near fall. Brock gets Roman up for another, but Roman rakes his eyes. He pushes Brock into the ref in the corner. He lands a spear on Brock, taking out the ref. And once I saw the ref taken out, I just popped because here we go for the next 2 years.
Yeah, they teased the first one, and I actually loved that it didn't happen, but then they just couldn't help themselves.
No, they couldn't.
Build you up and then break you down.
Yes, and now this is the perfect opportunity. Roman low blows Brock. Heyman hands him the belt. He hits Brock's skull, and somehow Brock kicks out. Roman hits like a back spear onto Brock, like into his kidneys, and he's able to grab the ropes at the pin. I felt like that was a little weird, as like they didn't set it up quite right, but Brock was right there, so he just grabbed the rope.
Well, the weirdest thing was this was the second back spear of this show.
Yeah.
And they were both terrible.
Yeah.
Like they weren't any good.
No.
Yeah. Scrap that from the move set.
So Roman hits another spear, but Lesnar grabs him into the Kimura, and the crowd is literally coming unglued for this. Roman is reaching for the ropes. You see the subtle Paul pushing the rope into Roman's hand, and the ref clearly saw it, didn't call it. Roman is saying that his shoulder is out.
I love that Brock was so purple here doing it, and he's the guy doing the move that Corey Graves had to acknowledge his purpleness.
Yes, he was literally, that was such a great, oh my gosh, that's such a great point here. So Brock has Roman up for the F5. Roman slips out. He lands the spear and is now your unified world champion. We've seen this match a lot, and we're going to see it again. But this was a great end to a pretty good WrestleMania, I thought. I gave it 4 stars.
I really enjoyed it for what it was. I did not love how they went to the finish. It just sort of seemed out of nowhere. There was that great drama with Roman and the Kimura, and then it was just a spear and we're done. So because of that, 3 3/4 of a star for me. Dave said, quote, in a match promoted as the biggest main event in WrestleMania history, Roman became the undisputed champion by beating Brock Lesnar. The win was clean, no distraction, interference, using a spear. Dave, end quote, Dave notes that the match was the, quote, big move Brock match, which Roman has been doing more of, which is a Paul Heyman trademark. We've said it on this show for episodes and episodes and episodes here when it comes to pay-per-view main events.
Yep. The one thing that I did like is that it felt like Roman was in true peril at some point. I just didn't like what you said. It felt like the finish was a little bit rushed, but as soon as they took out the ref, I thought the Usos were coming down and we were going to get all kinds of gimmicks. Thankfully, we didn't. Thankfully, like what Dave said, clean finish right in the middle of the ring.
Yeah. And the reason for this big move match, Dave says, is that to appeal to those with shorter attention spans, per Paul Heyman. The match was well worked, again, Dave's words, but the finish was sudden, and this looked like a blow-off match with Roman winning 2 and Lesnar winning 0. Regarding future challengers for Roman, there's Drew and Lashley, although he appears to be programmed with Omos. Give me more of that. And Cody. But while Cody would be the best match, Dave says it would be best to wait. And we will. 3 1/4 stars for Dave. Take us home, John.
That was part